So I will see y'all in about, I'm going to go ahead and go take that BRB screen. So I have a little bit more time, but about 4 minutes or so. So we'll be back. All right. Welcome back. Hello. I camera did get a little foobarred. That's okay. It's all weird. I'll fix it later. So, I was able to eat my lunch. So, yay. It was really good. My mother in law made it. And super yummy. Of course, just about everything she makes is yummy. So, I'm a happy camper. We did the floss toss. I covered it up. Let's see. There. I covered it up while I was eating just to protect it. But it is right there. So we're done with that. Oh, excuse me. I am struggling. So yeah, we're done with that. We're good. That's probably what I'm going to go for. So I'm just going to kind of put this back out of the way for now. And then I will look into starting it within the next week or so. I've got to wait for a paycheck so I can buy it. But we'll put that over there. We'll be safe with that. We're going to pull Galaxy Cat back in because I am participating in Duo's Stitch Along. We were just about done with the color. I had a couple more stitches left to re-find my phone. Let's see. Not there. Not there, there. Plug it back in. Yay. And then I was hoping to be able to finish off these stitches with this thread, seeing as I have, I think, like 4 more to do. I may not get lucky. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind on this. I'm going to go ahead and end this thread because it will work out for what I'm wanting to do. I try to plan my thread paths a little bit as to the direction that I want to go, where I want to end up. I'm not a fan of jumping around and all of that fun stuff. Just not the way I like to work. I am team neat back. But you know, if messy back works for you, fine. That's yours. This is how I like to do my backs. Sorry. Because I ate that lunch so fast, I'm having a little bit of a burpage going on. The needle minder is from Azurkoi. And if you give me a second, I need to make a command for Azure's shop. Let's see. Yes, I mean the shop Azurkoi. Get rid of that. Let's see. It is right here. And this comes in a set. So, we have the Stegosaurus right here. We have a pterodactyl right here, which is amazing and awesome and everything. And then here is a little T-Rex. And I love it. Azure's needle minders, I think, are absolutely wonderful. They are a good smaller size. I don't like mine too big. Um, really well made. So she uses, I believe it's like the shrinking paper and then some resin on them. And you can always tell it's an Azure Koi by that. I think some of her early ones don't have that. But then she shrinks them down and puts some resin on top to give them some durability. And I have nugs. Some of my favorite. Right? Now, there is one that I want, and it's a smile fry. And she should still have these. Yeah. So, right here, let's see. Right there. The smile fry, the dino nugs. And you can see in this picture right here are the three that I have. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I think. Let me see. My largest minder, I have a couple of them that I don't actually use as minders. One of them I did, just for the heck of it. I don't even. Well, wrong camera. I have this one, which is entirely way too big. I'm never going to use this. And this one, we took a trip down to Chattanooga with the kids and went to the aquarium. And this is a fridge magnet. And it has, I paid entirely way too much for it, as you can see. But it has two magnets there. And what I did to make the back of the minder actually a minder is I have these. These are from my planning days. They're called Ollie blocks. And if I can make it sit just right, I just kind of, they're double-sided. They have a magnet on each side. I just kind of flattened it out and did that. And that became my needle minder. Works out perfect. So this is one of my bigger ones. I did have this on a project I was doing. But I ended up taking it off once I got the these nugs in, because I do prefer smaller ones. If I ever lose a needle down like onto the floor and I'm barefooted like I am today, this one is their small. This is the extra large. Like they have small, medium, and like large, or it gets really weird. I forget how. This one's giant, okay? Needle on both ends. So if I'm afraid to move, I just kind of open it up like this and I'm sweeping and I'll find my needle. Saves my feet. But yeah, I believe this came from Lioness. And yeah, Lioness. I haven't seen Lioness in a while. I don't know if she's even still streaming. But yeah, won this, picked a purple yarn heart, and I haven't really used this one. I mean, it's still a pretty good one. It holds pretty well. So those are some of my biggest, but my favorites, my absolute favorites. I gotta show you this because you've put me on a needle minder kick right now. This is one. This is cross stitch. So one of my favorites. And I got this to do my Animal Crossing stitch along. That it's glittery and rainbowy and almost on the ground. Right there. Yeah, you can kind of see the glitter right there. So for Animal Crossing. Um, let's see. And if anyone likes Avatar: The Last Airbender, the shop I bought these from doesn't make these anymore. Like they kept the characters, but they don't make needle minders anymore, and it makes me so upset. These are acrylic, and I absolutely love them. But yeah, this is this is one of my favorites. That is a hydrate from Zach. Hi, Zach. This one, I bought it. Um, it's just a flower motif with some back stitching. It's really, really easy. I bought this as a fridge magnet first, which is why it has this big black one on the back. So I call it a needle minder, and I have used it as a needle minder, but not on fabric. I had it on my metal cart when I first started. But I thought that this was perfect, and I was like, all right, cross stitch can be cool. It can be subversive, and kind of won me over. But yeah, other than that, I'll go to like box lunch at the mall near us, and I'll find these pins. These are the easiest ones to make. Just a little epoxy. And my trick to doing these is I will scrape the bottom underneath so that the glue has something to kind of get a grip on after I take it off. And then I will put, if I put it the right way, there you go. I will put a magnet. What just happened there? What was that? Oh, that's a raid. Hi, We Create Boutique. Welcome in. How is it going? I didn't recognize the raid for a moment. It's terrible, but I didn't. Um, welcome in. How was your stream? If you're new here, I am Kat Yoy. We'll do that right there. This will help. I am Kat Yoy. I mostly cross stitch. I do a little bead weaving, which can do anything from boxes to pen wraps to jewelry. I also
Casimir73 just followed.
I also play with Lego occasionally. So some things that I have made are things like this. This is a little jar. Some earrings. That's just what I had available right now. But welcome in. What were you doing on stream? And thank you for that follow. Is it Casamia? That is a cool name. Welcome in. We do a little bit of chaos. Chat does have access to jump scares. So if you don't like jump scares, I am sorry. But chat does like to make me jump. You're making a mini dog notebook. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have a thing. A mini notebook with dogs. Awesome. I was about to say, is it a small dog? Is it a hot dog? That's awesome. I have an obsession with notebooks, so right up my alley. But yeah, welcome in. We were just I was just showing off some needle minders that I had. I am trying to work on the Galaxy Cat that part of Duo Cell, Duo MTL. It's doing a sale about this Galaxy Cat, and he's doing 4. I am only doing this one. But the whole purpose is to beat him. So I'm trying to get this done so I can. And from there, earlier we did a floss toss to do the Deadly Aquarium Sal. And I had most of my colors already pulled and out. Some of them I couldn't find, which is a future me problem. Um, but yeah, we were just hanging out. I was actually just ended the thread, fixing to pull some more and continue working. But we create if you need to de-stream, because I know streaming can get, a little rough when you're sitting and doing stuff, and but take some time, de-stream, and if you feel like coming back, cool. If not, thank you very much for that raid. I appreciate it very much. I will do my best to take care of your community and have fun with all of that. Yes, a paper mess. Thanks, Zach. I am I'm losing my mind right now. I'm running the Hot Mess Express today. I'm all over. I'm scatterbrained all to heck. All right, thank you for that alert. Oh, Kitten is adorable. In about maybe an hour, half an hour to an hour, it's going to be time for her to be fed again. If she doesn't wake up sooner. So she may make a stream appearance. I'm approximating she's about 2 weeks now. We've had her a week since yesterday. It feels like much longer to me, to be honest. Can't imagine why. When I said I wanted a newborn, I meant human newborn, not I forgot to name the species. When you request something, you need to be very specific. Because cat distribution is like, oh, you wanted a newborn? Okay. Yes, it definitely feels like a Monday to me also, which does not help any of it. My craft cam is feeling the Monday too, because it decided to completely reset its settings, and so my color is off. Just about everything is off about it, and I cannot figure out how to get it back. I think it's just gone. OBS has been screaming at me for an update anyway. So it looks like I'm going to be backing it up and just running an update. And then trying to get this color. This is not all blues. There's a pinkish purple right here. The colors are not correct. But it is beyond my understanding on how to get that corrected. And I think I already put a knot in here. Yeah, my husband brought home a kitten from work. She was in the middle of the road beside his work. So she is now a member of the family for the foreseeable future. Okay, good enough. I may have to do some camera adjustments because this is very far away from me. And I don't quite like it. So it gets a little wonky. I'm sorry. I am trying to adjust it so I can actually stitch. Not quite working out though. Because I need to add some like red to my camera. So weird. I don't understand why it's doing what it's doing, but it's doing it. And I cannot fix it. Wonder. That did nothing. Okay, cool. No, we don't need to mess with that. Don't need to mess with that. How's my saturation? Whoop. It did something. All right. We are definitely closer to colors. I'm gonna stop messing with it and we're just gonna go with this. We're gonna not touch it as this is the closest it's been. Every now and then I go in there and I try to make an adjustment. And if it works out, cool. If it doesn't, oh no. So that is the closest it has been in a minute. So we're just going to go with it. And my threads are getting all twisted. I have a pin that I use, just a little brooch pin that it's nice and straight. It looks like a key when it has the bottom on it. It's very cute, but I use it as a laying tool. And I have, in fact, taped this to my finger before, just like this, because I don't have a trolley needle. This is the closest I could find, and I found I actually kind of prefer it. But all right. I am attempting, potentially attempting to get this done right. I like to find different thread paths to use and just kind of future plan where I want to go because it makes sense to me. All right. Yeah, it's going to be the same either way. There's going to be a lot of jumping around on this one because this is kind of a confetti area, unfortunately. And since my stand doesn't want to play nice with me anymore, we've got to get a new one, apparently. This is, yes, awful sometimes. That's okay. Just gotta, yeah. And this is kind of like, yeah, it's confetti, but it has a pattern to it because we're going for a blend. Let me see, I forgot to, when I was doing my thing, this is what it's going to look like. And basically what I'm doing right now is the side of the book pages right here. So I'm making the, pages look. That's not too bad. Could be worse. It could be like one every now and then. So can't complain. Could be worse. It is going to look very pretty when it's done. I had already previously liked this pattern before Duo announced that this is going to be a part of the SAL. And then when he provided the list, and I saw this was on it, I was like, I already have that favorited. So I'm going to do this SAL.